Hello, and thanks for tuning in again. You wouldn't believe the mess this place is in. I've not managed to get it the last few days. I did do a wee bit more on my can crusher. However, there's a few teething issues. It's binding up a bit, and I've created a mess as per usual. So, do a bit of tidying up. I've got my new bandsaw blades, so I need to put a new bandsaw blade on. In fact, let's go and do that first. Alright, let's transition over so you can see my bottom. Yes, that is my bosom you're seeing. Is a bosom a bum or is that a bosom? Oh, in fact, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I think that's a rabbit holes that get me in trouble. So, anyway, give me 2 seconds because I need to be able to see what people are saying. Ken. Right. Come on, I just want to know what my lovely viewers are saying. Oh, let's turn that off now. So, right. Whether you're watching now or whether you're watching later, we shall do what we can. Live chat, come on. Hoorah! Right. So, I'll do air for just now. I just need to make my windows a little bit smaller. And uh-oh, Otis is in trouble again. And I dare say that's because he loves the rain, so he likes going outside and getting absolutely soaking. And then he trails it in through your house. But that's just a wee bit of a joy. So, hello. Let's see where we're at now. Are you looking for me?
Yes, I'm looking for you.
Oh. I didn't.
Can someone explain why a dog who has a full bowl of water decides to come outside and drink your water out here after it's rained?
Because rainwater is better for you.
Is it really?
I don't think so, but I just thought it would sound cool on YouTube.
Literally, he has a full bowl of water, and the first thing he did.
If you find an extension lead, like it doesn't have to be long, just a short one. I need to sort this mess out here and that too. I can't have everything plugged in and then
No, it's
when I do get it plugged. Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. Don't care about that because I'll just unplug it at the end of the night. But right now I'm trying to charge the outside device.
Yeah.
Then I'm trying to run the belt sander.
Yep.
And then I've got my camera.
Yep.
So, and I'm live on YouTube.
I will see what I can do. Okay.
Just if you come across one today, just set it aside and go, oh, Lee was looking for one of them. If you don't mind, baby.
I don't mind.
Oh, I've got coasters here I could be using. Let me get a coaster. Right, okay, so. Right. Actually, I think I'm going to come over to this camera. And I think we're going to change to this angle. Then, is it possible? Can I zoom in? I don't know. I think I need to open up or close studio mode. Then I need to, I think, does that do it for you? Right, let me just move it about a bit. Right, here we go. So, here's a yon Parkside bit of beauty that I broke the other day, just in the interest of video, just for a banter, because it was a blunt blade. I've actually got a plan. You know how a wee pin in your marking gauge is basically useless, that yawn thing here? Well, I'm thinking I've now got a broken belt with really sharp teeth. Well, they're actually quite blunt, but I think sharp enough for that. So I've kept it for now because I might snap a bit off. And anyway, right. So I don't know if he's mind or not. Bloody headphones. But we were. I had a blade there that I thought would fit, but guess what? It didn't. So I've now got to take that blade off because I had to adjust this to its maximum height it would go. And even then it wasn't enough. So that can go in the bin now. Which is a bit annoying, but it's an old blade anyway. Now, there's a trick with these. If you turn them, you kind of twist and they'll do that. It's probably the safest way you can use for getting rid of your old belts. Now, where did I put my cable ties? Because I just want to pinch this together so it doesn't come undone and then forget about it. I'm impossible for losing things. So, the last few days, as it's been getting a bit sunnier outside, my breathing's been getting a wee bit better. But with this cold snap, that's not today. But better than I have been, so we'll take that as a win. Oh, I've still got the old bag for it. Let's just throw it in the old bag and we'll forget about it that way instead. There we go. In fact, there's some tape. Let's just tape it up instead. What a waste. Right, so that's that done. I promise one of these days I'll start a live and hey baby, and the place will just be clean. It'll not still be a mess from whatever chaos I was last doing. So, new blade I've got is 1400, which I believe is about 8 foot, and it is by a 1/4 inch with 10 teeth per inch. And this one is sharp. So, sometimes you just have to get a new one and try not to cut yourself in the process. And as I said before, always the teeth. I've lost my mic. Come here. I don't know what I did there, but somehow I unclipped the mic. Oh, we've got sawdust in it now. Is this thing on? Okay, so around our bottom belt, a wheel around the top, as you can see here. But because it's not around the bottom at the moment, it's just kind of loosely hanging behind it. Right, so come on. There's a little groove down here that you've got to get her into. And it's part of a dust shield, and I think it's a wee sensor. I don't know. Maybe one of the other legends on YouTube could explain it better. My camera's just not got a zoom on it. Now, I'm going to drop this down a little bit just so I can get it. Oh, she's not quite. Oh, I'm going up. I'm going the wrong way now. Okay, come on. Get round there. What's she stuck on? She's stuck on something. Right. Now, although this has a sensor which doesn't allow it to be turned on while it's open, you should always make sure that you've isolated the power before you start changing blades on anything. Come on. She's almost there. Oh. Okay, well, she's on the top, she's on the bottom. Now, I need to change a camera list because at the moment it's running towards a back, which tells me that it's at risk of coming off if I don't fix that. Come on, sort yourself out. There we go. Bet yeah, it just came off the bottom as well. It did. It's exactly what it did. Thought I heard it ping. Right. Hold. You know, there's some of the guys on YouTube that are probably watching this thinking, "Ah, it looks so painful," because they probably got like the right method and technique, and I certainly don't. I don't change this blades enough to. Oh, come on. I think with advancements of AI, this would just be automatic nowadays. Press a button and come back out and do a new blade on it for you. Wee robot comes scurrying over and go, "Oh, I'm here to fix your blade." Well, it'd probably sound more like bloop, 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 bloop. "My name's R2D2. I'm here to replace your blade." Oh, come on. There's only so much humour that can keep me going with this, you know? Makilla, how are you doing? What am I making? I'm making a kitty bench. Well, I'm just going to be sanding it, but first of all, I've got to get this bloody belt on my saw. I don't know if you've seen the one where it snapped. I was trying to do something reckless just for a crack it because the blade was getting a bit old. So, she went snap alright. Not when I thought it would, but I thought I would have got a little bit more mucking about with it. There we go. We're getting somewhere now. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Right. Right. Oh my god. Right, Michaela, get down here and fix this for me. You're the closest thing I've got to R2D2. I can't, though, that's the point. It's fallen off twice now. Right. Third time's a charm. Right. Let's get a camera sorted first. Because I believe that to be the problem. Once I got a blade sorted, Michaela, I'm going to do a 3-finger discount live on YouTube. Wait to see, it'll be epic. I think I'm aiming for a nickname Stubbs then. Right, come on. You know, I made this look a lot harder than it actually is, because normally this just goes on. But I think because I'm recording at the same time. Alright, okay. Okay, so now I need to adjust the camera a bit so that she leans in. Ow! What's she? Rubbing on. Oh, that's fine. That's just because I've not locked that off. Right, that's fine. So, that's it. It's on. Now, I've just got a couple of fine adjustments to make. But, why is that not? Oh, I can't move it with my fingers. I'm not tough enough. Or did they do it? Yeah, don't do that when you can't breathe properly. Apparently dust doesn't... Oh, what? That's it. That's it. My microphone's trying to depart again. And it's not allowed to do that. Right. Is this going to be... Is Sean tight enough for a start? Oh, that's on that one. She's just rubbing off a bottoming. I think she might be on a wee bit. Right, so we've got that locked off. We've got this locked off. Right. See, I wish I could turn it on while it was still open so I could make sure the blade wasn't going to fall off again. Well, she's on there. I think she's about as good as I'm going to get her. Let's fire it up. ECS 3-finger discount. Oh, Michaela, did you see my new stamp? Look, it's got an otter on it. An ahing. See that? Is that not just like, that's like so sexy? Woot, woot. Here goes the sound of the police. Woot, woot. Yeah, anyway. If I've done everything correctly, the way I'm supposed to, then when I turn it on, it should go bang. It shouldn't go bang, I don't think. Don't forget to put my little spacer hang on. It's funny that you should drop into live because I was actually going to have messages to ask if you fancy popping down later on because I have been stuck at home that long that I think I've got some issues with going out places because I'm kind of like, oh, everything's gone so wrong. I'm just gonna like stay in my bed forever now. But I was gonna ask if you were up for coming down at some point. I keep saying I'm gonna come up, and that's no. It's not happened recently. So, right, now, mind what I was saying to you about the power. Ta-da! Anywho. So, I've got my spare blade. I like to put a screw or something in for her. Yes, it always makes that noise because it's a bandsaw. It's rotating round and up and down. There's little guides here that it rubs off of. There we go. Oh, that did not work the way I thought it was going to work. Oh, it just twisted up on the bag instead. Somehow thought that screw was just going to go straight through, no problem. It was going to do a whoop-de-woo, and no, it didn't. It didn't do that. Right, second time the chopping. There we go. Fine. I should have a spacer thing for in here now, wherever that's gone. This is my book of dad jokes, if anybody would like to hear a dad joke. Right, so what has two words, starts with P and ends with E, and has thousands of letters? Starts with a P and it ends with an E, and it's not a P. There's thousands of letters though. A post office. I bet you didn't see that one coming. Yeah, you probably did. That was actually a gift I got for Father's Day, and I loved it because that's my type of humour. Just a silly humour that's a bit of banter. Right, where is my spacer? I get that when I took it out, I just kind of chucked it because I was like, why did you have to break? And the poor thing was like, because you were trying to break me and you succeeded. Apparently. Right. I've got I love sawdust. Do you want to build a sawdust man? Oh, wait, that's a Sandman I'm thinking of. He's not a nice guy. Oh, she left. No, there's still two people watching. Probably me and you. Right. Where is said spacer? Now that I've got this fixed, that means that I can go back to doing my I can go back to doing the oh my god, what's it called? The bloody my coasters. There it is. So can I forget that little clip? I always put it in back the way so it goes this way. I don't know if that's the way you're supposed to put it in, but it's just the way I've always done it. Let's get a wee testeroo. And look at that cut edge. Can you see that? How smooth that is. I think that's 10 teeth per inch. So let's get us back to our usual viewing angles. Oh wait, that's why, because I need to need to reset this. Right, how do I do scaled window? Nope. Transform. Yep. Fit to screen. I did it. Oh, I'm a genius. Right, so I'm thinking how I'm going to fix my can crusher, which at the moment is just a bit, it needs a little bit of TLC. Now the idea is that this will be all wood, so it was just an idea I had in my head, and I thought, why not give it a go? Let's see if I could make something that would, so it's just all scrap that I had. I never even bothered cleaning out a base that I used. I was testing out my edging skills with the, what did I use for that? Oh, it was my router bench. Took off a bit too much. I went about 10 mil. I was chewing it up. If I had went a wee bit slower, I could have got a better finish, but it was just scrap. And now it makes up the bottom of my can crusher. Okay, so I've shortened my piece here. I want to put a spacer on the back of this now, similar to like this, and that's gonna be the movement up and down. Obviously that bit was for a foot, so I'm gonna grab another wee piece. This bit will do. Oh, would help if that was on, which it is not. Right. So we'll get that cut at, what are we going to do, 2 inches, that'll do. And next, let's get my towel out of the way. Right, so now at this moment in time, I would say that this has not got to be perfect. I know I want to make it all out of wood, but for the time being, I'm using some screws just to test everything out. Because these are pieces that I would need to dowel and glue overnight, just to find out it doesn't work the next day. So I'm not doing that. Now I do have some screws down here, and I wonder if there's maybe a better screw for this. That would do me. Actually, we're gonna go for this yawn ones here. Just got a bit more grip to it. this, I'm actually thinking that I'm going to pilot hole that first. Do you think, baby? Everything's better going up and down. Well, I would tend to agree. And that's agree, not mockery. And no, this isn't very technical, what I'm doing here. This is just me doing a rough line.
You see, baby, and she appears with the village.
Oh. That's helpful, I suppose, to get me to stop again.
You need food.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. And also drink your tea.
What?
I've seen you drink your tea since the eyes began.
Okay. Thank you, baby. I love you too. Ooh, I've got grilled chicken and salad. Barbecue and meal. It's almost like I knew exactly what was on it. Nothing to do with the fact that Fifi was telling me what was on it at the door. That's perfect. So that goes there. I need another pilot hole here. It's for the piece that's on the other side. I could put it in a drill, but where's the fun in that? Whoever says you can't screw it in by hand. Sometimes it's just the fingers you need. Remember, keep it PG, guys. But remember, if you are watching, feel free to drop a like and let me know what you think I should make next, because I've got so many ideas, but yeah, I'm just kind of still trying to work out what it is that I should make. I've got a toilet roll holder to do. I've got to finish this bench, which is what I'm going to try and do today, but I got distracted and started making some modifications to Hyon can crusher, because I've got a few cans building up that need to be dealt with. So let's just put This was a temporary kind of foot that I'd made. I'm just wondering if it's going to hit any screws. Apparently not. Somehow it missed that screw. Here we go. Here's a squint wonky donkey foot. Because I put it on the wrong way around. Oh, who cares? Doesn't matter. It is just for a test. So, we put that in there now. And I believe we should be able to. There we go. Get it right through. Now, at what point is it going to... Oh, it shouldn't have. You know, so this might actually work, which is surprising, because normally when I do something, it doesn't work. Let me get some tea. What's up, baby? What did I do or say? Or is it just at the point where I was talking about screwing things in using my fingers? Because you don't always need a drill. Drills create friction, people. And too much friction can be a bad thing. Start fires like that. Come on, you just got a little bit. Do you know something? That doesn't. How is that possible? It's the same screw that I used. What bit was that for again? I can't remember. Right, I need a longer screw. Don't understand how, but I do. Oh, you've got a dirty mind. I'm talking about like when you're screwing things with your fingers. Drills or sometimes they pack too much of a punch. You're lucky that this channel is intended for adults. Fifi McDoran. Honestly, I can't take her anywhere. Right, so I'll go through. Now, I know that I says that you didn't always need a drill. But my fingers are getting tired. Right, so it's a bit too tight. I really screwed that one in. Here we go. Loosen it off a wee bit, eh? Nope, still too tight apparently. Oh, she's getting there now. Okay, so we've got a bit of a what is stopping her from going up now? Yeah, there's something that wants to catch it on the way up, but let's see. Oh, might need to stand up to do this. I just didn't have energy. Maybe I should have made that handle a bit longer. I mean, does that qualify as a crushed can? Does it? You think with the size of me that this would just be easy. Oh, she pulled all the way up by herself. Oh, check that, look. That's a can crusher. I made a can crusher. You can put things there and crush it. I mean, you might need to, like, you know, put a fair bit of effort into it, like, but... Or not. Right, so, I don't want a snappy base on this thing, so... Am I just trying to go further than it's actually supposed to go? I mean, that is actually, do you know something? Considering it's just dowels and... Oh, she tore a can. Yeah. Oh, this thing's an animal. Who would have thought? Oh, this is fun. Oh, it's so much fun. I'm going to have to drink more juice now, or start drinking alcohol, so I can get more cans. The base isn't very steady, but then the plan was that I was actually going to have this mounted somewhere as a fun little, you know, here's some dowels and you can pull, look, nothing's glued or anything. You just start pulling parts out. And you just push them back in. So, it does like to bind up a bit, but I think that's just because the face is quite rough. But you know, we can fix that, but I'm not going to take that screw back out just yet. Because I've got another 4 cans. 5 cans actually. Whoop whoop. There goes the sound of the can crusher. It's do you know something? It's this last little bit here. If I could just work our way out from that last bit. So, longer handle, definitely. I mean, I wonder if a second handle at the back would... See what I did there? Wood. Huh. Oh, I'm so funny. Oh, it likes taking chunks out of wood though. See, now every time someone comes down, I'm going to have to drink a can of juice to show them how it works. I don't think they'll need to see how it works. I think they'll just look at it and they'll go, you made a can crusher. Go you. You're so clever. So. The friction's definitely coming from... Is it coming from this side or... You know something? I don't think I can grumble at that. Oh, that one still had juice in it. Oops. Where do I pour that now? Oh, I'll pour it in the bin. Anyway, so as my partner reminded me the other day, it was a bit of a mess with the cans. Well, now I didn't have that problem because I've got a can crusher. No more shall my bin be full of empty cans. It normally isn't full of empty cans because I only drink, well, normally I drink one a day, whereas the last few days I've been drinking probably about 2 or 3 cans a day because, yeah, my body's been going, oh, I need sugar. I didn't want to drink any, I didn't want to have energy drinks or anything like that. Here's a question for anyone watching. What's worse for you, an energy drink or a can of Coke? That's banging, by the way. So, anybody wanting to know, Fifi's Tuck Shop is open from 12 o'clock till whatever time I got this. She doesn't actually run a business, she just, you know, she's one of that paid house guests. And by paid house guest, I mean I'm prisoner to my wife. I get fed, so it's not all that bad. Don't mind being a prisoner for the right price. So, it is possible. It's just a longer handle. I love how much my design. Oh, hey Fifi. Hey girl. I mean, hey baby. I'm trying to finish this as quick as I can because I think it's rude to eat on camera, but don't have a choice. So, if you are watching, please don't forget to like the live, share it, save it, you know, whatever you want to do. So if you want to see me eating a sandwich tomorrow, let me know. Who knows, it could be hot dogs. So I said hot dogs because I don't really eat hot dogs. Unless I'm camping, in which case it turns into a bit of Brokeback Mountain. Brad Pitt. Right, so that's the mounting for the bench. A bench that I am hoping to have resolved today. Some of the different Helder through arc designs that I do for, you know, your Hionny wee necklace things. Anybody else enjoy Norse jewellery? I do. Right, oak, pine. This is my first attempt at doing inlays, by the way. But I did the problem of trying to freehand the letters, so it just looks like a bear did it. So, yeah, that was about a year ago. For my mum, but I've not managed to get the inspiration to, you know, come up with something that will smash it out of the park. Pretty sure that's for that. Yep. There we go. My camera lens now has a cover on it. I might try to do a toilet roll holder. This is the old one. It snapped off and I got told promptly to fix it. That was a week ago. This channel is literally just about giving it a go and hoping for the best. A lot of the techniques that I use I haven't done before. I don't pretend to be anything more than an overeducated craftsman that does a bit of everything. And I know what you're gonna say, you know, master of, what was it, sorry, it's like jack of all trades is a master of none, but often in times better than a master of one. Apparently. So I heard in a grapevine. I have to get a Hoover on a go in a minute. Sorry, shop vac. Hoover sounds a bit camp, you know, when you say get Hoover it. One thing I have noticed though is it doesn't matter how many times my partner, like I ask my partner for cups of tea the whole time, but every time she makes me tea, it's always cold. I don't know how that happens. I mean, does she go to China for it? I don't think so. Hey, who is buzzing at me? I need to copy this link. Anyone else in the Highlands of Scotland You see downpour that we had a bit earlier. It was mental. I mean, it was like really heavy. Just double checking to make sure I've not got anybody I've not responded to. I've got aspects here that I'm wanting to join. And I'm planning on mounting my jointer just behind me because there's a bit of free space that I'll not be using. And I've also made a whole rake of bits for making more coasters. I think I'm going to use these pieces for the 3 underneath, and I'm going to rip some more that are going to be a little bit finer. That's when I noticed the blade was starting to dull because she was kind of going round they were going round all the wee knots in the wood instead of going through them. Right, sandpaper. I never throw sandpaper away. Don't ask me why. I don't. Right, so that's there. That's there. And that can go in there. Because I don't have got anything to pile it all. I've got a whole 8 of these. Oh well. One grub screw on the floor. Don't know where it is. Not looking for it. Can't be bothered. And I'm only saying that because I've dropped that grub screw so many times in the last week. It just does not seem to matter. How many times I pick it up, I just drop it again. But it's only a spare. And I bet you now that I've dropped it and I can't find it, that'll be it. I'll be looking for them. But oh no, because I've got more here. I've got plenty. Right. So, let me turn you around a bit. Do you know something? I thought that as I said it as well. Not the attitude to have. I was going to say it. But I thought, well, people are going to get that I'm only joking. I do care, but it's just the fact I've dropped that many times and I've got so many of them lying around. You know, do I really need to? I need to get this doorbell plugged back in, and I think I've got to add it back onto the system so that I can hear a doorbell when it goes, but I don't have space. I could do a hot cup of tea. Right, move that across. This was all the dowels that I used making the cat bench. Alright, I'm done with that. What am I going to do with all these dowels? Throw them in there for now. Say throw them in there for now. 4 years from now I'll be going, what have I got all these dowels for? Right. Oh, hi baby. Oh, I just knew that you'd be the person for fresh cup of tea. My can crusher works. I just need a slightly longer handle.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
But from what you've done with it, it's like you keep downplaying yourself. It's like it still works. It still crushes cans.
Yeah, I know.
So don't downplay yourself. You've managed to make it.
I know.
And make it work.
Oh, I wouldn't go as far as saying it works.
They didn't crush, what, 4 or 5 cans? It does work.
4 or 5. It crushed every can that I've got in here. I was looking for more cans to crush.
There you go. Anyway, I'm going to catch you bus at like 3:05.
Okay.
So we'll get us and then I'll let you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, baby. Yes, so right. Sandpaper. Right, fresh sandpaper. I don't want to use any of that stuff yet. Yeah. New stickers. So once I finally get confidence to start trying to sell some things, once I actually become reliable enough to make things regularly, I will be providing a free sticker to everyone that buys something. And these ones are going to be limited edition because the next ones are going to be white, so it'll only be the logo that's dark. And I think that'll help complement it a bit better. Right, my hammer goes up here. That goes up there. This goes up there. See, things start tidying up very quickly once I do that. Now, I believe, yes, I've already squared that. Actually, I'm going to square it again because I'm not actually happy with the way that bottom is. Oosh. I had the sparks flying there. That beautiful little cut. Amazing what you can do with a sharp saw. Right, so we'll put this up on the project shelf. That is my cat bench. I'll put it in a bowl, that'll do. Right. Now, one of the things I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to get all these out of their boxes, get all the, I think it's like wax that they put over them to protect them from rust. But just want to get them all sitting in a line instead of, because I've got so many of these boxes everywhere with like 3 router bits in it. What will I do next? I'll obviously keep cleaning this for a start. Right. So um, so I mean, this is more. You know, something they can all come out like so. There is probably a good reason for keeping them with the diagram of what they do, but looking at that, I can tell that it's got a flat edge with what, 45 round over. Oh, they're not as coves. Doesn't matter because I just look at it and go, there's a 45-degree chamfer. Here's the cove bit. I don't need a box for every single one. It's just boxes everywhere full of bloody router bits. So that can go there. Let's get our other router box and let's pull that out now. In fact, we'll pull both of them out. We'll take the foam off the top, and that foam can go on the bottom. Look at that, there's a box just for router bits. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks awful. But that's a temporary solution because I'm going to get a long rail and they'll just be set, and I'll probably stick my wall somewhere. More plastic for the bin. Keeping stuff like this because that comes in really handy. Bits of perspex. Look, router bits that I've not even used. 15 quid for it. I can go in the box. There's my. It's a stick-up PVA wood glue. That was a joke. It was supposed to be funny. You're supposed to laugh at jokes, but then jokes are supposed to be funny. So, what do you do when a joke's not funny? Well, you just didn't laugh. Now, I wonder if these could be any use for anything. No, they're not. They're going in a bin, that's what they're doing. I mean, they're useful for a burn pile, but I don't have a burn pile. I've got a burn bin and it's pouring rain outside. Right, so what's the next Right, my carving knife can get put away because I'm not doing any carving at the moment. My pointy jabber. What's your thoughts on AI music? Because I've heard a few songs now that people have said, oh, that's AI. And I'm kind of against it because we have enough amazing artists in the UK. You know, we don't need the internet just full of more and more artists that don't exist. I mean, I still believe that AI is a helpful tool to be utilised. I just don't think people should be trying to claim, you know, like we shouldn't be getting, you know, a credit for these kind of they shouldn't be getting credit for songs that they didn't do anything at all with. You know, people are relying. Yeah, baby. Oh, sorry, I was just on my knees.
Key.
Thank you, baby.
And I found you a couple more tins.
Yay! Can Crusher 2.0. Did you get my message?
I did, yes.
Okay. I started tidying up.
I messed the boss, so I'm just going to
throw it. Okay.
The boss is not for an hour, and I don't know how long
Well, Google it. It might not be as much of a rush as you think. Then don't. Oh.
I know because I actually want to come around and stand outside.
Well, you can come in anytime you want. You know that.
Yes, I do know that. That's why I have my own chair.
Multiple chairs.
No chairs that I want to sit on right now.
So, what did I drop that time?
You drop a lot of stuff, baby.
Oh.
Hi.
Watch your head.
Here.
Thank you. Sorry, that was like literally the area that I was in the process of tidying.
It's fine. Might knock some brain cells in there. Never know.
I think it only knocks brain cells out.
Nah, I'm a different kind of breed.
Oh, I wouldn't say breed. That might be a good word for describing me, maybe.
You're not a breed. You're beautiful.
Thank you, baby. Yeah, so I'm throwing all my like chamfering bits and.
Can I find your phone?
Of course you can.
Because I left my phone in the house so that you still got your.
No, it's so sad. The thing is, it makes things easier for me to, be able to record things while, while I'm live. and if I get anybody that wants to keep me company, then that's just like a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now that I've got some projects starting to come together, now that I can start doing YouTube videos, I think that it should make a big difference, so that I'll actually have projects that are finished. But I need to get the PC all set up so that I can edit the videos.
Yeah, I know. Closes at 5.
What's the time now?
It is 10 past
3.
3. So I'd have to work because the next bus will be at 10 past 4.
Let's get you into town centre at 4:30.
Which gives me like, yeah, I suppose. I don't know. Just make it easier for work. Get done quicker. Yes, I'm going to wait.
It's pouring down. It's like torrential.
I know.
Oh.
But it's not, I mean, it's spitting it now, but it's not like as bad as it was earlier where I was like, if I went out of that, I'd be soaked the one just from standing there.
Yeah.
So it's manageable right now.
See, I want to be able to get this set up so that like my seat's a bit further back here, and then like we have like another seat there, we have another seat there, and then if I've got anyone that wants to come in and like talk woodwork or talk about, you know, different projects that they've seen online, that we have the possibility to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So I need to find better music that I can have running all the time.
Yeah. Well, I got known for my music in my Unite stream live streams because I always used to play Flames. So whenever I Unite live stream with it Flames.
Yeah.
Or should I say, it never was a Fifi live stream without Flames.
Yeah. Anyone tuning in, I'm just having a quick break to sit down.
To be honest, when it comes to live streams, it might mean, like, I know I heard you say earlier about AI music. It probably will be that that's the only thing you'd be allowed on live streams. Because, as they said, they don't have to pay anything for them.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work like that, because they're putting names and artists to the AI music. So, you know, how can they justify that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think like if there's a sweet spot for how long I should go live for as well.
I always used to stick to an hour. But then, I mean, I did try and do, what did I try and do one time? I tried to do a 8-hour live stream, I think it was. And I think I successfully failed at it. I think it lasted like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Because
That's still a very long.
it did get a lot of people in it, but I think it got to a stage where my flatmates were getting annoyed because I was up to like 3, 4 in the morning still live streaming.
Well, yeah.
But I was always, I think with you, and I mean this as nicely possible, I think because you're not regular and it's not consistent to a point where.
What's my bowel movements got to do with anything?
That's not where I was going with that.
I'm regular-ish.
No, but like as far as.
Oh, you mean on lives?
Yeah.
Well, like, I'm not going to do like that sort of thing on live. That would just be weird.
That's not where I was going with. You let me talk.
Okay.
I'm trying to give you advice.
Okay.
But because you're not doing lives regularly, and they're
Yeah.
not at the same time, it's like you like. I mean, I'm not. I know it's hard for you, obviously, just to stick to a time. But if you could always try and stick, say like, I think because I think that's where Mrs. Beagles, she's #7 every Friday night, and everybody knows that. So she also gets her following through that.
Yeah.
So if you're consistently post, like obviously because you've got your Facebook, you can also put posts on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just saying, going to be live at 12 o'clock.
Or if I had a receptionist that was
Well, yes, okay, or a colleague. I should say employee, but that just sounds weird.
no,
But
I was
no,
just
like
meaning to get me going.
yes, but no, it's what I'm saying. If you have it in your mind, you're going to do a live, then it needs to be at a time that everyone knows, and it's like, oh, better get on because he's live. And it's like if you're going to do everyday lives, fine, or it might be that you just want to do one live a week
Yeah.
or twice a week, just to get yourself in that spot. Because then your followers will know then that you're always constantly being live. Whereas right now, I feel like it's just, I feel like going live.
Well, I normally try to aim for through the day.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's power tools and
Yeah, well, that's
but
saying anytime from like 12 to like 5, 6, maybe even 7 if you really want to push it.
yeah,
But it's like your sweet spot would be like from like 12 between those hours.
yeah,
Because
obviously.
anything after that is obviously then going into territory of people are trying to sleep and kids coming in from school and stuff.
I mean, realistically, if I was live after 7 o'clock, it would be showing projects or
Yeah.
it would be assembling projects that don't need.
So maybe what you should be doing then is planning. I'd say probably like 2, maybe 3 lives a week, if possible. I know obviously it's not always possible, but you could do like one where you are sitting making, you're continuing your projects.
That would be like a weekend live, like on a Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, or certainly a lot of people that I know, tend to go out out in the town at the weekend, and
so it's like you need to be finding when was your best following from your best viewers.
I haven't had that.
So
Maximum I've had like 2,
mm,
3 people,
yeah,
which I'm pretty sure is like you,
me,
TV, and us. Jason
Jason,
sometimes
Mo.
pops on, especially at weekend.
Mhm.
I can normally count on Jason to tune in and see how things are going.
So as I say, it's like you need to find basically being regular and always keeping your followers informed on when you're going live.
Yeah.
So it's like doing your posts. It's like that's what Shane does. Yes, he'll drop like on Patreon. He'll do a drop, is what they call it on there, and it'll have like a timer on when it's going to be live. That I'll join in and like chat with him in the chat. But also in between that, he's got his chat.
Well, until it's in the algorithm and I actually have videos that people want to watch. So, as I said, it's.
Well, you've already posted your shorts. You've already posted videos. Yes, okay, we're going to try and get your PC sorted so we can get more videos out.
Well, I've only got one video on the account.
Well, that probably doesn't help it.
No.
But then I love how I'm giving you advice when I could be doing the same with my channel, but my name's out there right now and I'm in yours.
Yeah.
And I will get posted and get a bit more active, but
because my darling soon-to-be wife is posting videos which are basically fun with Fifi McDoran, and that is hammer beads and jewellery craft and other things that takes her fancy.
Or just a live where we talk rubbish.
Not rubbish, music.
Yeah, music or Disney Dreamlight Valley or games or anything. I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Now I'm gonna go in and probably take something from my head because my head's banging.
Yeah.
And try and get some stuff done in the house before I go to the street.
Well, you've got about an hour.
Yeah. So I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
Don't lose hope, though.
I'm not. I've already finished one. Well, I mean, a can crusher. I've got proof of concept. Now I just need to define it or refine it
Yeah.
into slightly longer handle, and that means I'll need less effort to crush it.
Yes.
So I know. So yeah, one of the big problems I've got at the moment is the fact that my laptop doesn't have enough storage for me to record directly to the laptop, so I'm relying on whatever I post to YouTube for the content, which I then download and then edit and then re-upload. I've got a whole load of new molds that I would like to start doing stuff with. I've got too many saws apparently. Does that? No, it does not fit. It does fit up there. I think there's just too many saws up there now. We're gonna need this today for sanding the cat picnic bench. Keep my pens in my pocket. Mainly a lot of the things that I've got to resolve are pretty much one day projects, but it's just finding a day that I can manage a whole day. That's the challenge. That's why I like working out in the shed, because it allows me to focus on what I can do, and if it's a bit too much, then call it a day, go back in and come back out when I'm feeling up to it. Oh, that's my coping saw blades. I don't want to lose them, so I'll put a cardboard insert back in. Now, to give you an idea how long I've had these for, I actually got them when I still lived in Caithness. Right. I've got a habit of throwing everything in here, which is probably not the best considering it's what everybody uses as an ashtray as well. Right. Left. You're right. You're right. You're right, left, right. And I know it's the other way around, but I need a wood bin. That can come down. That is for my Allen keys, I believe. Or is that from another set? That's from another set. Oops. Okay, so although I have moved an awful lot of stuff over to the other side now, everything's starting to come back together as tidy. It got dumped. Somebody dumped it. Not going to say names, Aiden, but somebody dumped it. But look, what I have done though is I've made a few modifications to yon can crusher, and I think you'll agree when I say that she works pretty decent now. I mean, that didn't crush flat at all, but I dare say I could probably crush it this way as well. You know, see if I can get her back in line. This is where I probably break it by doing stuff that it wasn't. No. Let's just call that one crushed, okay? So, I can now crush Coke cans. I need a longer handle though. So, gotta bring it back around. So, I'm trying to get everything tidied up so that I can finish off my cat bench. I'm gonna give it a light sand with maybe some 120. Not sure yet, but what I do know is I wanted to clean up this mess. You anything like me, Mo, do you keep all your sandpaper even though you're looking at it going, I think that's seen better days? Or do you just look at it and go, oh, that's got some life left in it yet? Because I seem to do that with just about every bit of sandpaper I've got. And part of it is because I'm poor, but that's where it went. I knew I had a wee electrical screwdriver somewhere. That's very true, baby. Just keep calm and soldier on. Right. Tested that thing out, by the way. Oh, let's get rid of all that sawdust. Jesus. She's compressed in there. She worked really well, actually. It was how I got my dowel size that I wanted for my can crusher. I fed it through so that I could make myself I think she was 10mm. Aye, 10mm. She worked perfectly, which, considering it was a Temu special, why not buy this and get that for free? Quite impressed with it. Right. I also have some leather work to do for the bus. This is the old gear shifter cover. It's all kind of fallen apart over years. So we'll pick that apart, and same with the one for the handbrake. We'll pick that apart and cut some new pieces of leather. So that's another job for a day where I've got to bench clean and get a sewing machine it. But I certainly wouldn't want to be doing it. I wouldn't want to be doing it with everything looking the way it's currently looking. Right, I've got a coffee can that I was hoping I could use to store my drill bits and whatever else, but now I'm thinking I just use it for ones that are the size of a can. You know what I mean? So I can just lift one out and go, oh, it's a 16. Give me 2 seconds and she'll be back. Right, so I'm back. I think I could hang that up. Everybody thinks it's weird that I've got a sieve in my shed, but it's just for filtering out my sawdust shavings. So if I need to make some wood filler, I normally just go for a bit of sawdust and I grade it using the strainer or sieve. Right, get rid of all this shitey bits of wood. Right, I am almost ready to start hoovering up some sawdust. Can't believe how quickly this place just... It's like I go to my bed and then the next day I wake up and all of a sudden the place is a mess again. Maybe it's a workshop gremlins. They're at it. That could just be me looking for an excuse for not keeping my workspace tidy. Right. Well, I think this tub's going to do fine for pencils and things like that. Especially ones that are not sharp, which is just about every single one that I've got. I'm actually going to put a coping saw blade on this other one because a bit this one here, she falls out if she's not taped up, so when I broke the last blade I couldn't mind what it was. Anywho, let's get one back on here. You'd think you'd have an O-ring or something to stop it from falling out, but right, so see what I mean? Right, now here we go. That'll help to just keep the parts. Oh, you're joking. It's almost at full extension here. Well, the easiest way to solve this problem is to take that back off, screw it on a few turns, and then go again. Next time to take it off so far. Other way. There we go. Feels nice and tight, like a tiger. Right, they can go back here as well until I find somewhere for them to sit. Because anybody that knows me knows that I absolutely hate the coping saw. I suppose you could say it's something that I don't cope well with. That was a good joke, that. Come on, guys. Should have a few chuckles in that. Right. This thing is. Do you know what? I think that's going in the bin. This thing has been a vein in my life. Back till beat you till what, Mo? What did I beat you till? Because there's a bit of a delay. There's two things that I've not been able to find this week. There's the third thing that I was looking for. And there's the rest of spade bits. Ooh. So I actually think this tins could be used. I'll probably take screwdrivers out where it's probably just could be used for my spade bits and drill bits. Here we go. That's handy. I've got another lid for a can of dog food.
Did a parcel come to yours today? It says there was a parcel delivered to yours from the Hipton UK.
Yeah, it arrived. We got it here. Sorry, just responding to my messages. Oh. Yeah.
Turns out there is a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there is.
Because just as I was ringing was when you were just starting to talk on the phone, and I'm like, oh, sure, he's already on the phone, so I'll go.
No.
That was you.
I'm alright. I'm gonna turn another microphone on so that I can hear what you're saying. Well,
Aye.
so everyone else.
I'm not going to be able to stay on for too long because I need to get off and get some shit sorted around here.
That is okay.
I've still got all my shopping sitting in my bag, but I needed to sit down because my legs were burning after the walk.
Yeah, that generally is what happens.
Aye. I think I'm going to try and get out for a camp tonight if I can.
Yeah.
Aye. Get out and get.
If you can hear the live, let me know how that sounds.
2 seconds. If I turn it up enough, you'll be able to hear it.
I don't want to hear it because then it'll create a loop.
To be fair, sounds alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, all I've done is I've just set my other wireless microphone. Can you see it? I've just set that in front of. I don't know why I'm trying to bend the thing around. Like, hi Mo. Yeah, that's Mo. He's simple Mo.
I'm not special.
Oh, sorry, Simply Mo. Simply Mo. Also known as Rambling with Mo and Neil.
Rambling a lot of shite.
Oh, do you know something? It's like I'm so motivated to get this done today.
No.
But yeah, I finished my. What do you think? It's all just wooden dowels. I mean, I've had to use some screws here.
Have you moved the top part forward a bit?
No.
No.
Just made this bit shorter.
Oh, fair.
So by making that shorter, it got past that awkward bit where it was kind of getting to here and then going, doesn't want to go anymore. And now it goes all the way down to that.
Fair play.
So I've used a couple of screws, but the whole thing is I didn't want to like if I glued that together just to find that it didn't work.
Yeah.
No, emoji. I don't know if you're reading the comments, but
I just read that. Was it off the lead as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
She's been doing really well with them off the lead, but now and again we get people that panic and they go, "I don't like dogs," and you're like,
"Don't come near."
It's like, okay, it's like, but he's not doing anything. He's just walking next to his owner.
See, that's like the people that you see on Facebook and YouTube shorts where they go, "I don't want to be filmed. Get that camera out of my face," while they cross the street to stand in front of the camera.
Yeah, why do people do that?
I don't want to be videoed. Well, why are you coming towards me then, dickhead?
It's like they will purposely walk up to you, like just to tell you that they don't want to be on video. But you're like, but you were like half a street away when you noticed me. It's only as you walked closer that you became part of the video.
This is it. I mean, you were just passing, and we could only see the back of your head until you turned around and made yourself part of the content.
Yeah, which is even better because it's like, well, I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because it's public space. You know.
That's it, man.
But the one that I found a lot of is, you know, my dog doesn't like other dogs. Stay away from us. It's like, well, shouldn't he be on a lead if he doesn't like other dogs?
Yeah. Not friendly. Why are you in a park?
Yeah, like don't go to places that are for everyone. It's like, my dog's more likely to lick you to death.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Exactly. It's ridiculous. I'm just laughing about the way that the media is covering what happened. I won't go into too much detail.
Yeah, it's one of those that, you know, alleged.
Oh no, because the thing that annoys me about it is Lee Rigby gets his head cut off, and that's classed as a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
This one isn't classed as a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense.
I genuinely think that at the moment there is just so much happening that, you know, were you aware that there was like what are they known as? They're anti-immigration groups or something?
Oh, you mean the ones that are against people raping and attacking and robbing and
Yeah.
I mean,
I wasn't aware that there was actually groups across the country.
It's not. Well, I doubt that it's groups like that.
No,
It's
apparently
being,
they're actually like like they've formed groups, like actual groups that the police are aware of.
the problem is that they're mixing migration with illegal immigration. Like,
Yes.
they can't say that they're refugees when they're walking all the way through Europe to
Yeah.
get to the one place that's not within the Schengen zone. That's the reason why they're doing it. That's the reason why they're coming to the UK and why they're coming to Northern Ireland, because they don't get kicked out.
Yeah. I mean, that's, obviously that's, it's a valid point.
If we went and did that in any other country, what would happen to us?
Well, I could tell you that you spend a lot of time in one of their jails.
Exactly.
While Parliament were kind of saying, well, they did break the law.
Yeah. It's all too convenient.
I am very much pro-migration. Like, people should have the right to live wherever they want in the world. But
yeah, as long as they live by the rules of the country that they're living in.
Like, I wouldn't move to Switzerland and then expect the rules to be the same as the UK. Oh,
Exactly.
babes, that's brilliant. That's really good. Apparently a group of lads went past when she was putting this. Yeah. Where on earth does this come from? Precious. What has Hobbit got in his pocket?
What's taters?
Taters? Yeah, so
it's been lovely. It's been lovely and sunny until I had to go out and get some food. And as soon as I left the house, it started hailing.
It's proper like thunderstorms up here, but no thunder.
Oh, we had them yesterday. We had it yesterday, but we had the thunder. We didn't have any lightning.
Oh, we've just had really, really bad downpours. Like, 1 minute.
Again, though, the amount of people that are saying that it's weird that we're getting hailstones.
No, it's not.
Like, no, hailstones are average. Like, the average time that hailstones happen is spring and summer. It's warm weather that causes it.
To be honest, you can actually have hailstone, in the middle of summer, because it's all to do with the pressures and, how cold it is and loads of factors.
The majority of the time that it hails is in spring and summer. That's like the main time when you'll get it.
It's that, there's, what is it called? There's actually a term for why it happens. And it's to do with the heat, on the ground. And because there's so much heat, it causes a rapid cooling effect of the precipitation coming down, like the rain. And that happened. But apparently, you see when you get like really big hailstones, up in the clouds, apparently the hailstones actually like bounce around inside the cloud, getting bigger and bigger until they're too heavy to float.
I did actually hear that. Yeah. It's strange. It's the same sort of thing as why skydivers usually tell you not to go through clouds, because apparently they hurt.
Yes, they do.
Apparently falling through clouds hurts.
I think the biggest danger though is the fact that you lose your line of sight. So
straight down.
Well, no, as you're falling through, you might end up like pointing the wrong direction or hitting into something that you didn't know was there, or like a spaceship or something.
Well, to be fair, did I send you the video of the woman that was paragliding and she got hit by a plane?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I mean, fair play to her. She managed to get the emergency chute out quick.
she's lucky that she was still able to, because I mean she could have been knocked out straight away.
Well, the thing is, it was a propellered plane, and it went straight through the parachute. I'm wondering how the planes managed to get through that, because wouldn't the cables and everything tie it up?
No. The speed that would have been travelling compared to it's lucky it didn't do exactly what you're saying. You know, because that is a real risk that it could have got caught up in the aircraft.
That's it. Same sort of thing that happens to boat motors.
Yeah, it can happen, but a lot of the time it's the speed of the aircraft. It can cut through quite a lot.
The thing is, though, I mean, when you're on the road, you've got to stop if you've had an accident. But he just carried on. It was terrible.
What did you want him to do? Start hovering in place?
He should have at least pulled over to see if she was okay.
Do you know something? He's probably just, in the middle of, having whatever he was doing with his partner in the plane, and probably lifted his head and went, "What was that?"
Yeah, he was determined to get that package over the border.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to lay the phone down and turn my camera off because my battery's about to die.
That's okay.
It's still here though. I can still see you.
I mean, the funny thing is that, you think that you're turning your camera off to save your battery, but I've just got your camera just turned off, like, all the time. So you're just wasting your battery normally when you're on camera to me.
Ah, fair. I dressed up for you and everything. Terrible. That's terrible.
I get a phone call and I'm like, he doesn't actually think I'm going to sit and stare at his face all day, does he? Oh, see, I'm getting instant karma for being mean.
Exactly. That's it. You got to be nice to me.
See, this is another reason why I don't tidy up as much as I should out here, is because once I start once the dust gets all stewy, it's like, it really affects my chest.
Yeah.
Do you know something? I think it's...
What?
Go on.
That's why you need to start use your knife more than sanding and stuff. It's the sanding that's bad for you.
Oh, it's definitely the sanding that's bad for me. Like, I mean, I know that. But I actually think that it's... Do you know when you're coughing?
Yeah.
I think that's what actually tires me out the most.
Aye, definitely.
It's like when you're trying to catch your breath, it's just a little bit too much sometimes.
Aye.
Well, things are starting to look a bit tidier in here now.
That's looking good, man.
Get the dog's toy back outside. I did just get a Snapchat. Oh, the puppy. Do you know, like, most of the Snapchats that I actually get are just like pictures of people's dogs and stuff.
I give up with Snapchat.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of it. I think I'm just too old for it. I'm too old for it.
No, well, I mean, I've also got Bairns on. They're all my other friends and that, and obviously I like to keep in contact when they're out and about, and Snapchat's always given a easy ability to do that.
Spy, because you can see them on the map, right?
Yeah, now you've got live 360.
That's what I've got with Kemp. That's what I've got.
I'm not a big fan of it.
It's not bad. It's one of them, like, for the basic one, it's okay, but you need they do want you to pay for the full thing.
Yeah.
But you don't need to if you're on an Apple phone.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Snapchat because it's not too intrusive. It doesn't give you control over devices or things like that. And I don't know, I think it's we're giving away too much control of our devices.
Yeah. Oh, wait until you hear the latest thing that the government are trying to do.
What's that?
They're trying to ban under 16s from using social media, and them trying to make everybody put their ID into social media before they actually use it. And it's going that far under the belt that even the United States government has got involved with it, saying that that's way out of order and you're overreaching.
Do you know something? I'm not actually opposed to that idea.
The problem is that we've already got all this stuff in place. Parents can already do all this on the children's phones.
Yeah, but
it's just another way of pushing the China ID.
Yeah, no, I mean,
so we're all being pushed with complete and utter lies towards social scoring.
I kind of don't like.
I mean, your pricing in supermarkets, that changes now.
Yeah.
Like, that proves the way that it's going to be going. Like, it's going to go the same way as China. Soon, like the 15-minute cities, everything like that.
Yeah, I mean,
they're trying so hard to push that now. And the thing is, the more they push, the more I'm fucking wanting to go out into the middle of nowhere and just live in a cave somewhere.
I thought you already lived in the middle of nowhere.
I wish. Too many people.
I thought it was just post boxes where you lived, and old phone boxes.
No, most of the old phone boxes around the UK were actually made here.
I know, that's why I brought it up.
Duh.
Right, well, things are starting to look pretty decent.
That's so weird because I've got about a 10-second delay before I see what you're talking about.
Oh, you can't really see what I'm doing anyway. It's all down on the floor.
I can. Well, I can see the top half of what you're doing.
I mean, there is. Okay, babes. Have fun.
Is the torch on the wall just in case it goes wrong and you can just burn the place down? It's a bit like the opposite of having a fire extinguisher.
Yes. Do you know something? I actually forgot that was there.
Did you?
Yeah. Right, so I don't.
I'm gonna jump off and I'm gonna make some lunch, and I might actually take lunch out with me and make it while I'm out. Well, I say lunch. It's 4:15. Well, 5 past.
Yeah, I don't think that's lunchtime, mate.
Well, when you didn't wake up until after 11.
Yeah, that's just called being a lazy faker.
No, it's not. It's having a body clock that works on night shift.
You cannot claim night shift.
When do you think most of the entertainment managers are in work?
Are you going to try to tell me that entertainment managers are real? That's a real job?
Yeah, I never said that they were any good at it.
That's a good point. You didn't say that.
Well,
Yeah.
I shall catch you in a bit, man. I'll give you
Aye.
a shout later on.
I'm sure I'll be still winding people up by the time you come back round.
Yeah. Catch
Right.
you shortly.
Catch you in a bit.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, that was Mo from Mo and what was Rambling with Mo and Neo. I keep going to say Mo's Makery because he's got a channel for Mo's Makery where he makes things. Pretty cool stuff, actually. I'm going to have a break for a while, guys, and I will be back on in a little while. And if not today, tomorrow. So thanks for keeping me company and thanks for the banter. We now have a can crusher that works. I didn't get to sand my kitty bench, but I will. But yeah, I'm kind of struggling a bit, so I'm going to come back in a little while.